welcome back. Today I'm back to share with you guys my savings ideas for 2022. I do have a savings challenge that I want to do and my sinking funds. So let me start off by telling you about my savings challenge, and these are some envelopes that I made, all different kinds of patterns, and they're pretty small. And what I thought I would do is use one envelope per week. So every week, if you guys haven't seen my videos or anything like that, I do my weekly check-in. And in my weekly check-in, I see how much money I overspend or how much money I have left over. So I figured that to try to motivate myself a little bit more, not to overspend, I would punish myself kind of way. So say for extra, since I spent $141.45, I would have to save that amount as well. So if that's not a deterrent to stay on my budget, I don't know what will be. So that's something that I thought about when I was doing my check-in last time. So this was definitely not planned. And for every category that I track and I don't spend and I have left over, I will add that to my savings challenge. So every week I will be filling out one of these. Probably I'll do it when I do my weekly check-in, just because it'll be easier, and I'll be stuffing like one little envelope per week. I'm thinking I'm gonna make some little labels with my sticker machine, and it's gonna look super pretty, or I might just leave them like that, I don't know. So in total, what I have to save for the first week is $217. I won't take into consideration the change because I don't want to be dealing with change in here. If it's a little bit closer to, let's say, 89 cents, I'll add another $1. But for this first challenge, it's going to be $217. So let's see. 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 10, 15, 16, 17. So $217. And like I mentioned last time, I saw Ilya, and she mentioned that there's fake money on Amazon. So I'm going to do that just because I don't want to have a lot of money, especially if it's like this amount just laying around the house. So I'm going to definitely invest in that. I think it's like $10 or something like that. So that's a very good idea. Something that I'm definitely going to do. And I don't know if I'm going to put these in like a little binder or a little box or something like that. But for now, I just have them tied up with a little ponytail like this. So the next thing that I want to talk to you guys about is, like I mentioned, my sinking funds. And as you can see, I did not set them up yet. So we can do that. And for that, like I mentioned, I'm going to use my sinking fund binder, which I used last year as well. So what I did was I went ahead and created these little trackers for each category. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 sinking funds. So in these 7 sinking funds, each has the total up here, which, let's say vacation is going to be $2,000 that I want to save up in this year. And that means in 12 months, I have to do $170 per month. But what I want to do is add up my total amount. So 2,000 plus 500 plus 1,200 plus 600 plus 3,000 plus 2,000 plus 600. So in total for this year, I want to save $93.60 just in my sinking funds, not counting what I want to save for my savings challenge. The $5 challenge from the Budget Mom. I don't like to carry change, so I don't want to do the change one, but I'm still looking into other ones. So now what I can do is fill in my categories, and let me, should I skip a line? gonna skip a line. So the first one is gonna be vacation. And for this, all of my categories are at a 0 balance. So I'll leave it there. And then we have cars, which is just like for the tags or if anything, you know, goes wrong, like the battery or oil change, anything like that. And then we have Costco. And this is not really like a sinking fund. It's just that I don't want to carry all this money in my wallet. You know, it's just not an ideal situation. And if you don't know what a sinking fund is pretty much, let's say, any category in your life that you know is going to happen. Let's say, I don't know, let's say you do your taxes in January, right? And in January, you know you're going to have to pay taxes, right? So instead of pulling all that money from that check that you get in January, you set a certain amount out for that expense. So say you have to pay $2,000 divided by 12, right? You would have to save 166, well, I would just do 167 every month in order for you to save up a little every month. Instead of paying, you're going to come out, you know, January, wherever you have to pay it. I have to find $2,000, and where am I going to find it? So this, a sinking fund, helps you save a little bit for any category in your life. These are just my categories that are the ones that I use. But any category that, you know is an expense that's going to happen. So it's a savings for something expected. That is what a sinking fund is. So my next one is school. You guys know I do homeschool. And I have to purchase all the curriculum, all the material, whatever I need to get, I do purchase it. And this only gives me 6 months because I have to purchase my material by, I usually like to do it in June just because I want to have it ready by September or, you know, August. So then I have my son. And for him, I'm going to open what is it called? I think it's called the 529 account. So definitely something that I want to do. And then we have medical, because that is not cheap. And then I have Christmas. And then this has 0 as well, because obviously we spend it up. So every time that I choose a date when I want to fund these. So I will probably share with you guys how much I'm going to be putting in and how much I have left and all of that. But for now, I just wanted to share with you guys my setup. You see I have my cute washi there. And definitely, I am really enjoying being debt-free because I can see the potential of where all my money can go. And I am so excited. I'm so glad to have you guys here. If you like my videos, please do like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next